We're continuing to count down to the start of the Barclays Premier League. I'm joined by Craig Burley, Shaka Hislop and Stevie Nicol to take a few moments to discuss Arsenal's prospects. Of course, Arsenal are a team who sat atop the table for a majority of last season but ended up finishing fourth. However, there was a silver lining, wasn't there, in the form of the FA Cup. Olivier Giroud with 16 goals, the top scorer. Alexis Sanchez, the big signing that's come in for Arsenal. How do you fancy them this season, Craig? No, that's it.
I don't think them. Huh?
Nothing.
I think they'll have another good season. They're happy with finishing top four, and I think that'll be their big battle again. I think getting into the top four, they should make it. I don't see them winning the league, and I thought that's what it was all about for Arsenal over the years. And they say they've made inroads. They've bought a very good player in Alexis Sanchez, Dan. We know that, but have they done enough in different positions to win the league? No, I don't think so.
I think Arsenal will do well. I don't think they'll win it. I agree with Craig in that regard. But I think they'll be closer to the top than they are to fifth. Than they are to fifth. I think Arsenal finish second. I think Alexis Sanchez will be a wonderful signing. I think Mesut Ozil in his second season will be far more consistent and season long. And if he can replicate his early form of last season, I don't see why they won't do better and more consistently throughout the season. I feel they upset a couple of the bigger boys.
Well, against the bigger boys last season, they pretty much got walloped every time they played, particularly away from home, I would say. So I don't think that's going to happen this year. They're not going to win the Premier League. They're definitely going to be in the top four. It's just a case of whether it's fourth or third for me, to be honest. I still think they need a world-class centre-forward. And I think they have to be careful. You know, Wenger's going to hold Mertesacker in particular and Ozil back at the start of the season. They're going to miss Mertesacker more than Ozil because they really don't have another centre-back to play alongside Koscielny. So they could start the season dropping a lot of points if young Chambers doesn't come good.
Gentlemen, as always, thank you very much for a lot more on Arsenal and indeed the Barclays Premier League countdown. Join us throughout the week on ESPN News at 6 p.m. Eastern.